Hello everyone, it is almost, if you want to call it, part 2 of the raids. It's the raiding guide for now, the low spenders and whales. These are all the heroes that you have access to, how good they are for raiding, so stay tuned for more. So here we go in the tier list for raiding. I've already done the free-to-play one. If you're looking for free-to-play guide, go and check the description, or you can, go all the way through to the end of the video, be a great community member and supporter, which I know you guys are. It helps me greatly the longer you watch the videos. To be honest, the longer you watch them, even if you're going to mute it and just leave it on tab for the duration, it helps me out the most over anything. So if you're looking free to play, I'll put the link in the description as well as the video at the end. But this one is raiding against obviously the behemoths. This is every hero that's available. So if you're a low spender or a whale, you have access to these because you're able to spend the money to get access to a couple of extra heroes, which do obviously change the standings on the pairings, unfortunately. And the first one is, I'm going to go over the first pairing. This is in no particular order. Obviously, I'm not going to say like pair 1's better than 4 or 3, but pair 1 is, in my determination, undisputedly the best pair you can bring. And this is just because it's a DPS match, and the way raids work, if you're looking to get into raiding, a raid split up into basically 90% DPS and 10 or even 5% of it are tank players. So you normally have like 2-4 tanks, maybe 8 tanks in the magma raid, but you only have 2 or again 3 tanks in the flame dragon, right? But everyone else is a DPS role, so you need to fulfill the best DPS as you can. So that's damage per second. That's what DPS means, right? And because of that, the DPS role is the one role where it has the most pairing choices to go for, right? So pair number 1, what I'm going to go over, is the best pair you can bring. That's a DPS role. And it is a Hosk and Nico combo. I would have Nico as the primary and Hosk as the secondary. The reason why is if you have full 60 level heroes on here, the 60 points you can put into the precision tree is actually nuts. You can put obviously your first 45 to unlock the skills like you would do. So you would get your major keystone that allows you to gain onslaught damage, which amplifies the amount of normal attack you get. And then the last keystone allows you to have a percentage chance to launch an additional normal attack on top of your current one, which has like a 5 or 8 second cooldown or something. So it allows you to pump out so much consistent damage with the Hosk buffs, because if you have Hosk as you're a true whale, you should have him a 5-5-5-5, and if you don't, even a 5-1-1-1-1. The amount of buffs you gain with Nico is so obscene. It is always in the top 5 DPS matches when you're looking at who is actually dealing damage, right? And when you look at the top 5, it's always these. It's always these guys, right? If you don't have Hosk, but you have Lilia, there is a combo which is pair 2, which is Lilia and Hosk. And Lilia Hosk, if you do have both expertise, has the capabilities of being a top 5 DPS match. I've seen it myself. I've seen POS Mikey himself, and I know he'll be happy to hear his name, but I've seen him in the top 5 in numerous raids running a Lilia combo with, I think, even Waldia sometimes. But I know Lilia with Hosk with Ninja is an absolute monstrous match. It's so tanky, it deals so much damage consistently and bursting because of the Lilia with the percentage chance of dealing the damage over time. It is the best 2 DPSs you can bring as a pay to win player. I'm not even lying, it is the best 2 you can bring, arguably. But let's say you don't have access now to these. This is where pair 3 comes in. You don't have access to Lilia or Hosk. You might be a low spender still, but you have obviously a maxed out Nico. The third best in slot pair is Guan Win with Nico. We're going to keep Nico at the top because Nico is the best. This is almost like moving secondaries here. But yeah, having Nico with Guan Win is such an insane combination. I use this combo myself. I have a 5, I think it's like a 5-3-2-4 Nico. It's a really weird skill, but I know I have a 5. I know my 4th skill's at level 4. And because it has such high normal attack and counter attack damage, mainly the normal attack damage part of that, it allows me to consistently hit the top 10 rankings, and sometimes pushing almost like I've hit rank 4 in a DPS try when we were trying to kill the Necro Giant, for example. I've done rank 6 and rank 5, so you can almost get there depending on the lobby and, you know, the capability of your alliance members that's around you, right? So having a Nico Guan Win honestly is one of the best pairings you can still bring to the raid, right? So just remember that when you're a spender, if you have an expertise Nico and an expertise Guan Win, this is a great combo to bring if you don't have any of the others, which is the Husk and the Lilia, right? So the 4th pair, and the 4th pair is the final pair to bring, and it is still it's just too good. I'm sorry guys, it's just too good. Like, if you have these 2 heroes maxed out expertise, don't get me wrong, you can try doing a Husk combo with either one of them. You can do this weird trifecta, don't get me wrong, if you're a big spender. However, low spenders and medium spenders generally might have spent on daily chests and the wheels and the gems and even on the strongest lords and have these guys expertise. If you have these 2 expertise, you are running the best, and I'm still going to say it, the best frontline tank march you can bring. And the only thing you need to do is have a level 40 4-star blue artifact, which is the infantry defense one, which allowed you to target the behemoth and taunt it for 5 to 10 seconds or something. I think it's 5 seconds. Sorry if I quote it wrong, but it's on a 30-second cooldown, and that allows you, no matter what power you are, if you have this combo, you are automatically generally first pickings in raids, because you need tanks in raids. Without the tanks, DPS can't do the damage, and without the damage, they just, you know, drop dead. So that is the spenders, you know, overall guide on how to, you know, kill a raid. If you're looking at raids, again, this is the combinations. You can run something similar. You know, these are all the heroes you want to run. You can run any combination of these heroes together, apart from obviously mixing the archers and mages. Don't do that. But the archers you can mix together with the Husk, and the mage you can run again. One honorable mention I will put for low spenders, because I'm not forgetting you all. You know, I know you guys who sit in the back. I know you're all screaming. He's always there. I know. And it is Waldir, the boy, the League of Order mage. You know, you can start and expertise him out really fast, but you need a Lilia with him. And if you have a Lilia at like 5-1-5, for example, on 1, that's so good. A 5-1-1-5 is even better. Having expertise Waldir is a must. Everyone here, if you're an epic, is a must be expertise. But this is a good march to bring. I'm not going to deny it. You do see it a lot. Generally, though, this march only pumps out between like 40 to 60k, and that's about it. But that is, you know, pretty much like all the marches you see in the raids. Don't get me wrong, this is completely nothing to do with PvP on the open field combat. This is completely different, so don't mix those together. They're going to be different videos. But for raiding and killing behemoths, this is the combination of heroes you want to play. So you want the Nico with, again, the Husk, or the Lilia with the Husk. You want either Guan Win and Nico if you don't have any of these top 3 heroes. And obviously, if you're a main tank line, you always run these two heroes. Like, Elena just gets replaced by Garwood once you have him realistically at like a 5-1-5 state. Even at a 5-1-5-5, you know, 5-1-1-5 again. Even Madeline at 5-5-1-1, 5-5-5-1, she's just infinitely better than Elena. So this is why having these heroes, as you've seen here, are the best of the best raiding capabilities at dealing damage and tanking to kill that guy within the time limit, because that's what it's all about. So if you find this information relevant to you guys, if you're a low spender and if you guys are, you know, whales, I hope you enjoyed it. Smash like, comment and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more tier lists in the future on actual like open field combos, because the open field combos are vastly different compared to this, which do have more of a ranking order of importance. And then as well, I've got some more commander guides coming out, so you know, just stay tuned for everything. You know, that's what's coming. There's a lot to come, and I'm always going to be bringing daily content out, and that is it. So if you enjoyed it, again, smash like, comment and subscribe, guys. That is me. No more waiting, no more hustling for time. Peace out, guys.